Hello, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, welcome to my Fortnite live stream. Now, if subscribers would like to join me in my little quest here, they can, and I will gladly allow you to join me. If you want to join me, depending on your console, it doesn't even matter on your console now, anyway. It doesn't matter what console you have, you could be on your phone, for God's sake, now at this point. So, what I'm talking about is, if anybody wants to come play with me, like at all, just saying, all you have to do is go, not up there, if you click start, or click this into the top right there, you can go in, and if you click on Epic Friends, you can send an invite by looking up, searching people. You can find them because there's an icon that allows you to add people, and then you just look them up from here. Now mine is displayed right there if anybody actually wants to add me, or really add me on PlayStation, because it's the same username. I haven't ever used, I've never not used this username. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What's he gonna do when certain things come out and I don't know. He just decides that he's not gonna play Battle Royale anymore. If it comes down to that, I probably will just delete Fortnite completely. Or maybe not. It just depends, you know. You don't do something because you see the end of the tunnel. You do something because you can't see the end of the tunnel. You want to know what's at the end of the tunnel. Now, I may be one of those guys that's still playing Fortnite even when it's like old, and I just might play it just for the fun of it, just like see like how, because I was here when Fortnite first started up. I was here, me and my friends were here when it first started up. However, I will say this. Like I was saying, sorry about that, I had to pick up something. Well, like I was saying, Fortnite and other games are going through a little bit of trouble because there are too many, and I'm gonna say this because I don't even like it, there are too many Battle Royale games. Like, I know everyone likes the idea of a Battle Royale, but, you know, somebody's gonna, if you ever use it, you're gonna kill it, and then nobody's gonna like it ever again. You gotta give it some stress break. You can't just have it out the whole, like, you can't just keep pushing and pushing, and you can't beat that dead horse over and over and over. And I know I'm just talking and taking up everyone's time, but you gotta understand, we're beating the horse here. It needs to come to an end with Black Ops 4. It needs to come to an end there. And I know it sounds like I'm just being the worst person ever, but I want everyone who watches my videos to think about that. Would you rather have more Battle Royale games that you can just like play them and play them and play them, right? Each one coming out, each one better than the last. But then the game idea dies out and you're like one of 5 people that's playing it. Or you can have a battle royale game every few years that is better than the other ones, and the idea lasts longer, and there are more. There's even more people playing. More. It's cross-compatible. There's people from phones playing this game. You know, that's the idea that I wanted. That I thought was pretty cool because, I mean, Fortnite's good. It is, and I respect it as a game. But it's a copycat. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, PUBG's the original. PUBG had it first. No. PUBG actually didn't have it first either. You guys could get a tablet or something, whatever you want, right? Get a tablet, whatever you need, and then you could actually say, I'm gonna let you guys hear this. What was the first battle royale game? And we'll see. I want to tell you guys the results. And I proved my point right there. The very first, the one that started it all, this spin of game series, was H1Z1, and I still play that game to this day. And now, I don't... If Fortnite breaks its promise, and you guys know what promise I'm talking about, I will start uploading more H1Z1, unless Fortnite, because they broke a promise that they have been keeping. Now, what I'm saying, is the promise that I'm talking about is the promise of Save the World coming out in 2018. We still got plenty of time. We have the rest of this month for it to come out. We have all of next month. But if it comes out after December, because that's their deadline. December is the deadline for that. That's the last month that they can pull that off and still say they delivered on their promise. I love Epic Games. They're a good game company. They're good people. But all I'm saying is, if they don't keep up with their promise, I'm going to switch over to H1Z1. And I've already said this already, that I've been playing H1Z1. I've gotten quite good at both Fortnite and H1Z1. But I took a year off Battle Royale games. This was I was playing H1Z1 before I started this YouTube channel. Playing Fortnite before I started this YouTube channel. I wanted to start a YouTube channel a lot earlier, but summer came along and plans showed up that I wasn't accustomed to, so I couldn't have started my YouTube channel even if I wanted to. But at the end of this thing that happened, I started uploading videos from my phone, my tablet, stuff like that, because that was the thing that I could do. And I actually obtained quite my first 4 subscribers just from those phone videos. My first 4 subscribers, who are still to this day subscribed and very, very loyal. I think each and every one of them. I'm not gonna name them all. I'll name the 2 that have been here like since the very beginning. Because they've been clinging on and they've been telling me how good of a job I've done and how far I've come already. Because we're in double digits now. And I got emailed from both of them saying that I did a good job. These guys are Exotic. Exotic hasn't exactly talked to me in a bit, but Exotic was one of them, and my good old friend Dylan. My good old friend Dylan. He doesn't want me to say his username because he doesn't want people going and talking to him, because he is a social person. He just doesn't want to be flooded with email after email after email, you know. He wants to remain anonymous, so I'm not going to even say his last name. I'll just give you the name Dylan. Exotic, I'm only going to say the first half of his gamertag, or I'm not even sure that's his gamertag. I'm pretty sure that's just his Town of Salem thing. If you guys want to know his username for that game, which actually I will probably try and get an episode of I may get rid of. I may go back to doing a few more phone games every once in a while. Now, this sounds like a bad thing, and lots of people like the console games, but I wanted to always like stick with the original ideals and stuff like that. Because if you don't stick with what you start, because it's always like really cool to do stuff and show stuff off. And I always thought it was pretty cool in the first place. So I will say that I have Identity 5, if anybody wants to see that, because I've seen quite a bit of YouTubers reviewing that game, and it's actually made by the same people who made Dead by Daylight and stuff like that. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Now, I know you guys didn't just come into this video just to see me talk and talk and talk. So let's get into the game. But I also have my emulator here with quite a bit of games, of which, if you guys want to know what the games are, you have to comment. If you want to know what the games are, down comment G, and I'll tell you. Unfortunately, also, you guys may try and add the lovely people that I play with as congratulations to anybody that I actually play with on these streams and stuff like that. I don't think they're bad people. I usually give people the good impression unless they are like mean at heart, you know. And what's also really sad is we're coming to an end of this season as well, which isn't all that good. I wanted this season to last a little bit longer, but you know, with every end of a season comes a great new beginning of another one, and I'm actually wanting to know what this one does. What will be a really cool twist, and this is what me and my other friend thought is going to happen, is that, what is it called? Is that this purple stuff is going to affect the surface, and it'll be like an underground thing for a little bit, and then it'll come back up to the surface, and then that'll be a new season because it'll be this wicked, weird plant life or something like that. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. That may not even be remotely close of what is going to happen, but that was my theory. My friend seems to think it's a pretty good one, and personally, I'm not gonna lie, it does sound pretty good on that note. It's not too bad, you know? But like I said, I may be off by quite a bit. I may be off entirely, but that's not the point of what a theory is supposed to be doing. The point of the theory was to try and get what you think is going to happen in the game. What do you think is going to happen? I actually want to know you guys' theories on what is going to happen, so try and tell me in the comment section down below what your theory is, what you think this purple cube is going to do. My theory is, like I said, it's going to affect the surface, and we go into the bunkers that have been here for quite a while. They haven't been here for that long, but they also haven't been. They're not brand new as well. They've been here for long enough, is what I should say, really. No, I'm not gonna go around saying, oh, I'm a Fortnite veteran. But I have been in the game since the start of Season 1. But I had a noob skin for quite a long time. That's why I didn't upload. It's because I didn't have skins to show off content with. When you're first starting off and all your friends have skins and you don't, it's kind of not really the best quality, is what I should say. And I also didn't know how to record or edit things on a PlayStation. I had to actually learn over the time frame of how to do it. And I can't believe I didn't do it before, because it's so simple. It's not hard. It always looked hard to me, but it's actually not as hard as anybody really thinks. If someone tells you that it's hard, it's not. I promise. You just have to try. And it will get better if you try hard enough, I guess is what I should be saying. If you try, you'll succeed. If you hit a rough patch and you just give up, are you kidding me? I love the fact that God here isn't exactly doing anything. Also love the fact that my controller moved forward without my consent. I mean, I may have moved the stick forward, but I don't think that is what happened. I think I got shot down or something like that, but maybe not, maybe. Okay, he is back in the game. No. My teammates are actually helping now, which is quite nice. Those facts are looking quite well for me. Jesus Christ, don't do that again. That scared the malarkey out of me. That's not a word I should be using. That's really not a word I should use. That is really not a word I should use. Yep. My stuff's gonna get taken, isn't it? Nope, I have a horrible teammate, that's all. Why share when you can take it all, right? You know? I think that's where someone died. I think it's me versus him at this point. Because the other two people that were in this game are completely gone. Like, they are nowhere to be found. Oh yeah, that's nice, guys. think my... He left the game. I thought he was still here. I thought he was building over here, so I was gonna come spy on him. So, I guess he left the game. And there's no point in staying in this. Wow. Oh boy. Let's leave. So, oh, by the way, guys, another thing. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I know I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Oh, by the way, Fortnite Nightmares, you guys need to hashtag that. I wish I could. I wish I would have hashtagged it in the description like other people have been doing, but I forgot. So I'm gonna take a break because that was just the weirdest game I've ever played. And also I've got other videos I gotta do tonight, so you guys probably didn't like this, but I'm still gonna ask anyway. Please leave this video a like, maybe even considering subscribing, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.